Yo! Today's video is gonna be focusing on creativity and showing that you don't need super expensive plugins to make cool music. Sometimes the elements for your tracks, the best elements for your tracks can come from anywhere. Could be this coin, could be this remote, could be anything. So let's get into it. Let's go find some shit. A vase. Should be good, should be good. Should also be good. Let's set this over here. We can use that. 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 Let's see. We need a
banana?
Not a banana. Let's not do that. Oh, we could probably use a box to get a kick. Let's see. And that's gonna be our kick. All right. I think we're good to go. Alright, now that we have all of our instruments, we can start creating samples. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, we got our samples. Let me just go through them with no processing at all. This is our vase. I just tapped it with my finger. Probably gonna put that in a sampler and use it as a melody or something. I don't know. This is our shot glasses. I didn't want to get the same sound as a vase, so I just rubbed them together, and it's kind of gonna be like background texturing sounds. This is this little dishwashing tool, and it's like kind of gonna be like a shaker. Yeah. This is our bag. I just flicked it. And this is our scissors. It's hard to hear. You can hear it if I just go like this. And I'm gonna use that as a hi-hat. And we're just gonna make a beat with these samples. And also throw in some processing, and I'm gonna probably time-lapse this or something and then kind of show you what I did. Alright. So, got a beat going, and basically, I'll show you what I did with the samples. So, this was from the vase sample, and without any effects, I basically just put it into a sampler and sampled it and made these chords. I added reverb, a saturator, and a limiter because it was clipping. And then here's like the same chords with the vase sample, but it's an arpeggiated, it has an arpeggiator on it. I think that's literally all that's different. This is, I didn't record the sample in the beginning of the video. I also don't think I have the original sample, but I basically just went into the microphone and recorded my voice going like, that's it. So, and then I sampled it and made chords with it. So it sounds very, you know, angelic, chorusy. After I did that, I took the same chords, resampled it, and pitched it down an octave. And that's all. I have this for... This is using that same voice sample of me just going, yeah, whatever. I just sampled it, and I added reverb and overdrive. If without it, you can't really even hear it, but just kind of to keep some rhythm. I used that same vocal sample and just did little touches there, here and there. I used this shaker for rhythm. Turn that up. Right. This was the bag sample where I flicked the bag, and all I really did to that was I added some OTT compression, and I turned up the highs, turned down the lows basically, and reverb. And then I just have a shortened version. I warped it, made a shorter and a longer version. Had a fun little kind of tail at the end that I wanted to use, you know. And our kick from the flicking the box. I did that. Let me show you. So, flick, just a flick. I boosted the lows and took out the highs as a kick would normally sound. Added a limiter, so we just had that kind of bass of a sound for a kick, you know? And then I added a drum bus. I put a lot of boom on it to get that 808. Kind of the only way to, I feel like, make an 808 without using plugins, real plugins. And then I duplicated that layer into this layer, which is a different layer of kicks, where I turned down even more high frequencies. These are kind of kicks supposed to be in the background. I'll play the kicks together. You see, and I don't think I did anything different. I turned the boom on the drum bus up to 100% to get kind of a full 808. And then I used the scissors hitting the shot glass for a hi-hat. All I did to that, I didn't even bother, I just added an EQ. We get a hi-hat. So let's see what, this is basically what the drums sound like, the percussion. Most of the samples ended up being more like percussive elements, other than the bass being a more like a melodic element. See, so there we have the drums and the chords, and let's just go ahead and play it all together. Kind of like Son Holo-y type vibes, but basically that's it. I just wanted to show that you don't need really nice plugins to get like a cool like vibe going. You don't need super expensive equipment. I literally just I recorded samples using random objects I found in my house, most of which you could achieve with anything, and just tapping it basically, or tapping it against the table or something. And I used stock Ableton effects. I just wanted to show you that, you know. You can achieve a lot with a little. So this was a fun video. I want to do a lot more of these. I'm hopefully gonna do like a challenge with the other members in VERSAI, Cisco, IO, Wingo. We're gonna produce tracks. All three of us, or all four of us, use the exact same materials, like the same 5 objects or something, and see what beats, songs we can come up with. So I definitely want to incorporate this sort of thing more into like challenge type videos. Would be a lot of fun. So, and also don't underestimate vocals. I don't sing, and I just recorded myself singing like one note and got like these beautiful chords. So I mean, that just about does it. So if you like this video and want to see more, subscribe down below, which I know you probably did like this video a lot, so you should subscribe down below. And follow us on our Instagrams, Twitters, Facebook. I'll post all the pages down below. And we have our first group show, our first VERSAI takeover this next Sunday at a bar on Mill Ave. If you don't know that, that's super poppin' Club Street on in Tempe, Arizona. So yeah, a lot more to come over the next following months. So stay tuned and